Hello, how you guys doing? How's been your weekend? I hope you've already make a peaceful weekend and you've already bagged a lot of pips into your accounts and you've made a lot. Today we'll be discussing how to avoid or how to look out, or let me say how market maker actually takes your money. How they actually takes your money. You must know something in forest. Market maker actually knows what you are actually looking at. The same chart you are looking at is the same chart they are also looking at. But you must know that every single candle you see, every single movement you see in the market is actually formed by this market maker. They are actually formed by these people that has a huge capital just to move the market in the exact direction they want. They knows that they've already make a way or a theory for all forex traders to read and to understand that this when this happen we expect this. They are the one that actually make this theory for us, so they know what we actually expecting, they know what we are actually thinking. So what they do is, once they know that many people are actually thinking this, they take people out from their normal way of trading. They already know that when there is a support or a stand, or when a market actually tests a specific place in the long time, we know for sure that it is expected that this market is not that structure, that resistance or support is not broken, so it will be a good place to place our stop loss and stuff. But what they do, they actually hunt our stops. What I mean by hunt our stop, they hunt our stop loss, they hunt our buy stops, sell stops, editing stops. They hunt it because they know at this expected time the people expect breakouts maybe at this double top or so, and they put their pending order of buy stop. And what would they do? They drive the market to this place and drive it back just to fake out, so as to trigger your stop loss, or to trigger your buy stop or sell stop. And you think it's going your direction, before you know it goes against you and hits you out. That's what they actually, they knows that what you are thinking. They know exactly the way you are actually expecting the market to move. So there's no way to actually hide what you are trading if you don't actually have a good and a specific way to bypass this. You have to think like them before you can actually trade forex. You cannot say because they make things in a way, they taught you, or what you read it must go the same way. They actually taught you that, so that they can actually hunt you down. This is their business. When you're actually making this profit, they are going down. So what they need is take they take price to the highest level so that they can sell, and they take price to the lowest level so that they can buy at a very cheap price. They sell at an higher price and they buy at a very cheap price, and they knows you guys are already buying, and for them to buy with you is not going to be more profitable. They need your money, they need your position for them to fill in enough size for them to take the market up or to sell. Let me give you an example of what I'm actually saying. Look at this very good example right here. For someone that is actually planning to sell, that was thinking of selling, some traders that trade double top or stuff, look at this market. It actually make a very good double top this area, and it shows a resistance at this area. Look at the double top here, double top. When we check this on lower time frame, you are going to see the double top very clearly. I mean, you're going to see this double top very clearly. You can see a very clear double top. A normal trader will have believed that no, this is a resistance. The market actually respect this point, so it is expected that this market should go down in your favor, and they might have maybe entered the trade at the break of this structure or so, I don't know, and your stop loss above the previous one, believing that the market shouldn't be able to break this, and they will target whatever their target is, probably to this structure here, and the markets Look at that. The market actually came down and took them out. Why did they take them out? He knows definitely there will be some people that actually see this, maybe because of structure. They knows that this should be, we are on in an uptrend, and the market is actually retracing down. So it is expected some traders will actually place their buy limit, buy stop at this high, because they believe if this market actually breaks out, it's going to continue in an uptrend. All right, they place their buy stop at this area, while some actually put their stop loss at this specific area. So there are two things: stop loss is at this area and buy stop is also at this area. So what will the market do just to mitigate their order, just to get enough order for enough position for them? They have to hunt your stop loss and hunt your buy stop. They will take you out of the trade and drive it to the direction you are expecting, and they will trigger your trade for buy stop, and they will take you down to stop loss. So both the person that is actually selling and the person that is actually buying, they need your money, they need your position to drive the trade down. So they need your money and your position to drive the trade down. So this is actually what market maker does. They know that you are actually seeing this, you see this double top, and you say no, this is exactly a reversal pattern, and for it to make a double top, that means this area, there's definitely this zone, there's definitely a resistance around this area. So you place your stop loss above it, and some people will actually place their buy stop above it, which the market maker will actually try and mitigate by filling in, they will hit your stop loss, and they will actually trigger your buy stop thinking it's going your direction and take it down. You can see what just happened, and eventually where you want the trade go might eventually go in that direction. That's exactly what the market makers does. So you have to know what you actually want or what you actually want to avoid. This is another let me show you another quick example at this area. So show you another quick example for a buy. Look at this. This is another very good example. They already taught you double bottom and stuff, that this is where market actually respect. Because at this zone, a trader will say yes. At this zone, definitely the market actually respect this zone. The trader will actually believe the market actually respects this zone. Why? Because at this area, you can see at this specific area, the market rejected here, it rejected there. So if a trader will actually take a trade at this area, a long trade, maybe at the break of this, he will basically place his stop loss below this low, because he will believe that the market will not come down to actually trigger his trade, because this place is highly respected. And for someone that actually understand this trading system, you will believe definitely this is an uptrend. Why? This is an uptrend. Why? Because this structure was actually broken. The structure was actually broken. So I believe this move was actually a retracement, and it should be going up in his favor. And when you actually find this entry, maybe with counter trend, or maybe rejection with counter trend, or maybe a rejection at this area, probably he take the trade very early here, or the same way, probably take the trade at this rejection candle very early here. The stop loss is still going to be below this, and up it go. What will eventually happen to this type of people? And this guy here, probably they will targeting their base on the move. What will actually occur is that the market will move, pretend as if it's going direction, and try them out. You can see it already took them out of this trade. Look at Look at the wick. That's what market maker, they don't actually need a huge candle, they just need a simple wick just to take you out. Look at the wick, just a wick to take you guys out. So you have to avoid them, you have to avoid all this type of trade. That's why you have to know what and when, how, and the type of system to use to trade this type of. They are seeing the chart, they know what you're actually thinking. They make you think what you've read, what they write for you, you've read what they taught you. So what they just need is for you to believe. Double top, you can see, avoid them, avoid double top, avoid double bottom. These are the traps of market maker. Whenever you see them, avoid them. Look at this, look at this double top here. The trader will believe definitely this place is highly respected, and he might take his trade this way. He will take his buy somewhere here or anywhere, I don't know the system he's using, and place his stop loss below this. And what did the market do? It went a little bit and it take him out. And what did the market actually do? For someone that knows that this is definitely a downtrend, you can see this is definitely a downtrend. He believed that if the market, this place have already formed, this place have already formed a lower high, and if the market can actually break this low, it shows that the market is actually going down in his favor, which is belief. And what happened? The market came, trigger the sell stop, and actually take him out. In other words, the market took out the stop loss of the buyers and actually took out the stop loss of the sellers at the same time, just to drive the market up. What they just did was that they sell more, they buy at a lower price. This was the price the buyers were actually, the retail sellers and retail traders are actually buying at 64 neo 80, and the market maker needs a lower price just to take it up. They need their money just to take the market higher to this level. And what do? They drive the market down to 63835. So these are what the market maker actually do. You have to learn how to avoid their trap. Learn how to avoid their trap, or else there is no progress in forex. All these things are reoccurrence. You see them almost every time. You can see the double top for a sell trend. You can see the double top. This low was defied, so definitely is showing a sell. We are on, sorry for that. We are currently in a sell trend for this, and look at this double top. Look at another opportunity here. So the market will be, the trader will actually believe definitely this zone is actually respected by the market. This zone is actually respected by, so all he wants to do is just sell. And what will he do? He will actually take his trade. Maybe, I don't know the system he will use, maybe break of trend, different, something like this, or rejection. If he's using break of trend, his entry is going to be somewhere around there. Stop loss above this and down, and or maybe rejection. If he's using rejection, let me see, very good rejection here. Probably somewhere around there also, and down. But what actually happened? What happened was that the market actually came down a little bit and take them out. What did the market maker actually do? They need their cool head cash. They deceive them to believe that this is a zone, this is a resistance, this place should hold. But what happened? It did not hold, because they are seeing what you are actually seeing. What you are seeing is what they are seeing. So they know how to manipulate market. They know what you are thinking. They believe that when you are having good resistance, you can see this was as this was a resistance, it was previously a support. You can see support, resistance, and this zone can be seen as a good resistance. Retail seller will believe, no, this is definitely a good zone. This is definitely a good zone to sell, because why? This structure was broken, it came down, make a minor retracement, came down, break this structure again. So definitely the downtrend is established. There is no way the market is going up. There is no way the market is going up. All I just need to do is sell. This is the end of the buy of the uptrend. So all I just need is to sell, and eventually the market will go against them. You have to learn how to avoid these traps. Many traders today waste their cool head money. They blow their account just because of these minor traps, just because of these things which they can actually avoid. So you must learn how to avoid it by getting a good course, a good strategy that can give you the right place, right position to trade. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to learn this, avoid this. Whenever you trade, avoid double tops. They are traps. Avoid them. I'm not saying that they don't work, but most of the time they are trap. They are actually trap. Look at double top. Look at double bottom here. This double bottom. You take your trade and comes again. Look at double top. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this trade. It came back, take you out and come down. These are their fake out. This is what they actually do. This is how they actually trade. They make you believe this is how it should work. They make you believe this is how it should work. They are traps. It just needs to take you out just to push their market, just to put their price in the same way they want. Double tops are traps. Avoid double tops. Look at double top. When you look at it as lower time frame, it's a very clear double top, and you take your trade. You take your trade here, put your stop loss above somewhere around here. Let me see. You take your trade somewhere. I think someone here, sorry. And what happened? It take you out. And for someone that is buying, that actually place his buy stop up here, stop loss below. What actually happened? The market triggered the trade and came back against him. Why? Because the guy with the buy stop believes this is an uptrend, so definitely if the market can retrace, and anytime it's coming back and break this, definitely is going up. What did the market maker do? He take out the stop loss of the sellers and take out the buy stop and of the buyers. So they need your loss side, they need your money to drive the market in the direction they want. They can't just enter the market and drive it any way they want, but they trade your lot, your position to drive the market in their direction. I hope this has been very, very helpful. If this is very helpful, click the subscribe button below and hit the bell notification so that you can know whenever we are releasing our next video, and you can look out for it and learn all these main things. Don't make the mistake many traders have made. Don't make the mistake I have made. Avoid all this unnecessary trap. They don't want it. You can avoid them. And if you are curious, you want to learn about our strategy, or you want to join our free Telegram group, follow the link below. Our free Telegram link is below. If you want to join our channel, you can contact us via our Instagram account. You can direct message us or message the admin on the group on the free Telegram group. If you want us to make any video on any topic, you can comment below and we're going to make a video just for you. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button, hit the like button and press the notification bell. Thank you and God bless.